a few very bad, vicious, vile, atrocious words about Superman Returns. Um, Not my cup of tea, to use the British expression, on so many levels. I mean, I'm not a fan of the cartoon franchises, Avengers, Superman, X-Men, whatever. So there you have it. There's one. In fact, I was listening a little earlier after finishing American Gods novel. Huge. Couldn't keep me switched on and engaged for more than half of it, I guess. And anyway, this is an interview with the author, and he says that of the American Gods, who's and also written Sandman. And he was talking with some fellow at the party. What do you do? Books for adults, comics. For grown up. You mean the dirty? No, it's not a quote. I don't remember exactly what he said. So it's the what's left in this sick mind. And so it's not drawing books for kids. It's for adults, which we interpret often or almost always as when it's for adults, film for adults, that's pornographic. No, it's, cartoon. Oh, you mean graphic novels? So they were discussing this idea of graphic novel, the author and the interviewer. So anyway, Superman Returns. Kevin Spacey, the disgraced, exiled, banned actor who had been once so imposing, so admired, American Beauty, Usual Suspects. He was recently in the shipping news, not so appreciated, not so overwhelming, and so many others. Movies that have impressed. What's that? The series with White House. Anyway, he's the villain here, Lex Luthor, and he is credible. After all, he seems to be a villain in real life. I mean, if we are to listen to what has happened. But then again, quite a few come out with issues and problems. The most recent case is Johnny Depp, who had to abandon some Avengers or some of those comic series and franchises. Maybe it's not the Avengers. I don't think I've seen it. I've seen a couple of the Avengers. I mean, not really seen looking at them. It's there in the background. And there you go. So this was appreciated. Critics have thought Superman Returns good, and if you're a fan of the thing, yes, I guess it's watchable. It kept me watching and more or less captivated when they have that shuttle and the airplane, and that something goes wrong and he catches the shuttle, then returns to the airplane, and the airplane is going to crash into a baseball stadium with all the crowds, and he just puts his hand there, and of course the plane has slowly moved in, and there's a romantic interest. There's a reporter, this girl, and we know he's an ordinary guy in real life, but then becomes this superhuman. The very stable genius wanted to go out from the hospital when he had the coronavirus, and was treated with what was estimated to have cost the taxpayers more than $100,000 for a guy who paid $750 in taxes, when he paid some taxes, because for years and years he paid nothing. What a calamity. And he wanted to go out with a Superman shirt outfit when he's in fact an absolute Lex Luthor living among us. So there you go. You can watch this Superman and others, thinking of its implications in reality, seeing in the characters that are fictional and, wow, supersized. You can see replicas of characters you have in real life, even if you see them not as they wish to be perceived, but as the reverse. I said Lex Luthor. Of course, this is Superman, the chosen. This American Ceausescu is a superhero for his huge crowds, tens of millions. If we consider the world, hundreds of millions of worshippers, deplorables.